College Station is going to be the home of College GameDay on August 31st. There's some big games that night, or that day, Tim, that they could have picked from. But they went with Notre Dame and Texas A&M. So 7:30 p.m. Eastern time kick. So kind of your reaction to this, Tim, and then the 7:30 p.m. Eastern part of it being at night. Do you think that is going to play much of a role in that game?
First off, I love it because I'm busy as can be that day. So thank you for not making this a noon or 3:30 kickoff. I've had this thing pegged for a night game for 9 months, Mike. So this is awesome. But no, I'll be honest. My first reaction was thank you. The second one is it's Notre Dame. I don't give a damn what anyone says. ND matters. They know they're going to get eyeballs. This place is going to be rocking like hell in Texas. We've seen Clemson and Georgia played a few times. They're not going to get the same TV audience of Notre Dame opening weekend, Texas, playing out there. Mike Elko's first game. Elko Freeman had a hell of a game last year with Duke and Notre Dame. So all those people that want to just poo-poo on Notre Dame all the time, dude, this thing is going to get 10 plus million people watching this game. It's going to be awesome. So I think the TV execs were smart as could be because Notre Dame matters. I don't care what anyone says out there. And we always see plenty of those articles come up. Heck, we got into one last week where a guy doesn't even rank him in this top 30 plus others to look at. So Notre Dame matters, and I'm glad I'm following the team that does. So I can't wait for that first game. It's going to be freaking awesome.
Yeah, I do think it being at 7:30 will be a little bit cooler. So I think that might help.
Yes,
the team that's up in South Bend, Indiana. So the crowd might be it'll be hectic, but it's gonna be hectic either way, no matter what time. Like prime time, it might have them amped up, but maybe they'll be so drunk at 7:30 that they'll be quiet and sleep. I don't know.
But you can ask Tyler Horka as a Longhorn alum. It's A&M, so they're loud at noon. They're loud at 3. They're loud at midnight for their yell practice, where they get all hooting and hollering in their overalls. Those guys, they're going to be ready, and that's fine. That's fine. Heck, Notre Dame's an underdog, so how about that? So Notre Dame could go on the road, underdog, beat an SEC team, and and a new coach's first game tenure. 103 plus thousand people getting rocking and rolling, but it's gonna be an awesome game.
I want to make one other comment for folks watching on YouTube here. College GameDay, this is what they tweeted out to announce this. This graphic sucks. Like, who made this graphic? I think I could make this level graphic, and I'm not a graphic design guy. So sorry, whoever I'm throwing shade at, but this graphic sucks. Like, this account has 3 million followers. College GameDay does. And you're telling me this is the best that they can do? I don't know.
Who's the quarterback, by the way? That's not Hartman, is it? I haven't even seen this thing. I didn't even check out the graphic. Was that Leonard from practice?
It looks like pregame warm up for the blue gold game. He was dressed.
Okay. You got Wegman was out most of the spring. He's coming. 2 quarterbacks banged up, injured, coming here. But
Tim, have you seen our
official graphic? That's the official graphic.
That's the graphic. What it sounds kind of like. Have you seen our blue and gold football preview cover?
Yes.
Do you like it? I mean, you have one answer, but it looks clean, right?
Yeah, it looks clean.
What, you want Joe Alt on there? Like, what?
He should have been last year. I said that, and you guys put Hartman on there. So me personally, I would have went with the old guys.
What?
Cross, Watts,
Mills, Watts.
3 guys that should be in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. We all have them. I know.
The quarterback sells, man. We got to sell copies of this magazine. I came up with high stakes. So
it is high stakes, yes, for this whole season.
So our magazine editor Steve Downey had a couple ideas. This is in our blue and gold magazine group text channel, and I was like, is there a nice way to say boom or bust? And he said no. But I kept jogging my mind, and I came up with high stakes because this is a high stakes season. It's year 3. You brought in back-to-back 1-year rental quarterbacks. Like, you better freaking make the playoffs year 3 under Marcus Freeman. And then the thing that I feel like no one else is talking about but me is the leadership at Notre Dame did not hire Marcus Freeman. Like, the current leadership now at Notre Dame, they did not hire Marcus Freeman. So it's like, dude, you gotta have a big year 3 here for your new bosses. So I love it. It's a high stakes season for the Fighting Irish.
No, I mean, I even said last week there's a Notre Dame alum who personally wrote a $75 million check. I mean, how do you write out a $75 million check? Is it just the normal one from Bank of America, Wells Fargo, wherever he banks at? Is that the same? But it's like, how nice is that check, right? Or do you write it out and mail it? But yeah, the guy's writing that to build the new Shields facility. You're right. New president, new athletic director. Athletic director was there during the Holtz years. He wants to win, no doubt about it. You cannot. I talked about this last week. The new playoff is basically, it's the BCS, the New Year's Six. It's getting to the top 12. You're going to the show. You're in the running. And for Notre Dame, it's 11-1. You're hosting 10-2. You're on the road. That's pretty much
or
it.
out.
Or out. This year, I'm a believer. 10-2 is probably out. Just with when you're only playing the schedule they're doing, so to speak. So you lose 2 games, the committee's going to be like, okay, who'd you beat? So that's going to be the big thing down the road. But especially this year, I feel that's going to be a tough one. But going back to your Texas thing real quick, I mean, Texas is hot as could be. Indiana is hot as could be too. South Bend in August is no joke.
Yeah.
I've been there for a camp before. It is freaking hot. So, but Texas is different. Texas is a different animal, no doubt about it. But night game's going to be awesome. It'll get the guys a little rest. Mike Goolsby played there in 2001. He could talk about College Station heat, kickoff at 3 p.m. That's not fun. So that was not a fun day for the Irish that day. But it's going to be nice. And real quick, speaking of graphics, Mike, the Notre Dame graphic team, that I saw theirs. They were getting destroyed from A&M fans. They put cactuses out, tumbleweeds.
They're like, yeah, what do you think? This is El Paso?
Yeah. Like College Stations. Well, I've never been to College Station. My dad spent 5 years out there working for a large construction company. But people need to go on the official Notre Dame one.
Look at this response. We look forward to playing in South Bend next year. It's like, that is funny though.
Oh, but no, you'll get a good laugh for everyone has to go read those. But the graphics team for Notre Dame and ESPN, I guess, I don't know.